You're this per back with another video, and I just got out of watching Annabelle Comes Home. This is the third Annabelle movie. Now, let me give you a brief summary. My history with Annabelle. I skipped out on the first one. Probably will go back to go watch it for shits and giggles because I avoided that. Purely based off of what I heard from people talking about it, pretty much calling it trash. I was like, all right, I don't need to go see this. Annabelle Creations comes around, and I fucking love that movie. So with that all being said, let's get right into this review. This is going to be non-spoiler because there's a lot going on in this movie that I was not expecting. To use the phrase opening a can of worms. Yeah, without spoiling it, that's pretty much what this whole movie is, kind of. So it mainly focuses on Ed and Lorraine Warren's daughter, Judy. And I was kind of surprised by that, because by the trailer, I could be wrong, because I only seen the trailer like once. So all this was kind of a surprise to me, because I was thinking this was going to be The Conjuring 2.5. But, Ed and Lorraine Warren are not even in this movie that much. I would say they're only in the opening of this movie. I'm not clear where this takes place. I think this might take place before Conjuring 2, which would be interesting. I think they teased something that they were talking about for Conjuring 3 in this. I could be wrong. That's what I'm saying. The whole timeline's kind of weird. But anyways, it pretty much focuses around Judy and her babysitter. I'm drawing a blank on her name. And the babysitter's friend. I really like that they take these three characters and just focus on them. And, the suspense is there. The atmosphere is top notch. Like, this definitely, when you watch it, you're like, this is a Conjuring movie, right off the bat. The performances, are really stellar. And don't get me wrong, this is a horror movie, so you're going to see some horror movie shit, which means like you're going to see a lot of people doing a lot of dumb shit. It wouldn't be a horror movie without dumb shit, with dumb people doing dumb shit. Something happens with one of the characters. They let Annabelle out for you could say selfish reasons, and and all hell just pretty much breaks loose. Very subtle though. It's very subtle. It doesn't hit you like right off the bat, but they do a really good job of slowly building into like the different things that you see in this film. The little girl Judy is really interesting. I'm glad that we got to get more backstory on her, and this is pretty much her movie in a sense. And she kind of pretty much has the same abilities as her mother. She can kind of sense people people that passed away, certain spirits, and even can kind of see into the future a little bit. But it's going to be interesting to see where they take her character going forward. Like, is she going to take over for Ed and Lorraine in like The Conjuring 4 or 5 or 6 or something like that? I don't know. But overall, this was a really good movie. A lot of scares. The direction is just really unique in this film. There's a lot of dope shots in here that are very subtle. A lot of really cool transitions. But overall, I enjoyed this. I would definitely go watch this again if I really wanted to, or catch this on Blu-ray. It'd be it would definitely be interesting, man. Like, you should definitely go check this movie out if you're following the Conjuring universe. This is definitely a very good Conjuring movie. Very curious to see what they do for Conjuring 3 next year, if it's coming out next year. And check out all the links that I have in the description below. I got a discussion talking with my boy Terrence. You know, we talk about anime and whatnot. And just go check out the rest of the channel. You know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded. You know, solid movie. Man, it's a good time to be a horror fan. You know, because it's been pretty slow, but you know, this definitely makes up for a lot of the flops that have been coming out as far as horror. And looking forward to seeing The Conjuring 3. And that's pretty much all I had to say with this movie. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments below. If you've seen this movie, or if you haven't seen it, are you curious? Let me know. And I'm out. Peace.
When I was young, I thought that success was all I needed. That's what was going to bring the happiness. Buying my mom a house, being the fame, the accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in the game. I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness. And then when those things came, the happiness wasn't there. And I realized why that was. There was such an attempt to achieve these things and to keep going that you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around.